Well, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. I feel like good mood just carried over from Friday over the weekend into Monday. Coffee there, do not want to spill that on the laptop. So Saturday went out for a 10k run. The knee survived very well. It was a very slow 10k but a very easy pace. I think I did it in like 59 minutes or so. And since getting this laptop, I feel like I've got a newfound sense of freedom, if you like, being able to, just edit on the go. Because at the weekend I stayed at Kelly's and edited the last vlog there, and also played a bit of FC24 while I showed there. Other than that, now a lot of people are going to say, oh, you can just like edit on your phone, that kind of thing, or because I've got the PC at home. But I just like, I almost feel like I need to be there to edit. Well, obviously I do need to be there to edit, but get what I mean? Like, I'm not sort of tired having to go home, upload it there, and if I'm making a video now, like I could start editing this right now. Who knows? But I just like editing on a PC and being able to be up on my mobile as I plan on getting some more travels done this year. And right now I'm just working on a few beginners running programs. We have the Get Started with Running. I'll give you a little show, a little 12-week Get Started with Running. Finished that one yesterday, working on a run 15 minutes non-stop. That's really a 6-week one, and then I'm just going to finish off this, get started and finish off the run 5k non-stop. So right now I'm going to finish those off. I'm going to have some breakfast. Made a slight change there. I'm going to have a little square of Union Black's dark chocolate just to see if that's in focus. That helps with the blood sugar levels. I saw TM Cycles do it, so I thought, right, then I think of that. So I'm going to add there a bit of fats, and then head over to Pure Gym for today's training. So that being said, let's crack on this work. Although the urge to play FC24 is very real, I just want to sit on that for the next hour or so. But let's get this work done, coach, and head over to Pure Gym for a lower body training session where I've made some slight changes to training this week. These knee sleeves were a lot harder to get on than I'd like to admit. Maybe I just jump up to the XL, now that the calves and quads have grown a bit. I've seen a bit of size there, which is nice. Anyway, although I said I feel like I've got more freedom. By that I mean I've got more free time. I don't have to rush home to edit on the PC. I can edit in those open gym blocks, giving me more time at home to just chill, walk Odin, and just relax more. I don't have to cram everything into those sort of hour, 2 hour free time blocks at home. Speaking of that, I'd like to keep to a schedule which rather go straight into these squats, 4 sets out of 6, 2.5 kilos up on last week. Despite taking forever to get my knee sleeves on, these squats felt pretty good. However, I wasn't happy with one of the sets as it didn't look like I was quite hitting depth. However, it may have just been the angle I was filming from, as some looked fine and others just were hitting depth. Comparing these 2 sets here, this first set looks pretty good. Like I'm hitting good depth, whereas the other ones kind of borderline depth. But watching them back now, it could just be the way my t-shirt is sitting, as it is an oversized shirt, so it is running over and through hip crease onto the top of the thigh. But because I wasn't too sure on depth, I decided to do an extra set, but that extra set came with some consequence. And because of that extra set of squats, I ripped my shorts, which is great. I was in 2 miles, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. But then I was also like, damn, you boys making gains. It only split on the seams, already ripped anyway, so not the end of the world. And I've got undershorts on the chart, a similar colour, so no one's going to see anything, unfortunately. But now we're on to deadlifts, and because of the extra set of squats, I'm going to drop down to 3 sets of 5. And to be honest, these are feeling heavy, and hook grip isn't feeling great, so I'm going to try and get through all 3 sets with hook grip. But if not, I may to a bit to feet and switch over to straps. But let's see how this first set moves first. Okay, 2.5 kilos last week, so 167.5 kilos for 3 sets of 5, all with hook grip hopefully. And I was able to keep hook grip for all 4 sets, and for the grip I was letting my fingers relax a little bit, so we rested more on the fingers than the hands, which made it a lot more painful on my thumbs. Tried to grip a little bit harder, but it made me keep my arms a bit more relaxed and long. Going back to filming from different angles, from this angle they look pretty nice, but from this other angle my back looks like, although it does intentionally arch, my hips do look a little bit too high. and that's something I need to work on, try and get those lower. But I've always had high hips in deadlifts and from weightlifting days. But all in all, these felt pretty good. Again, that one less set because of the extra set of squats, which took it out of me, but these felt pretty good, and just a nice long hold to work more on that grip strength. So the first change to training is that I've taken out the walking lunges and replaced them with split squats. Firstly because walking lunges was getting ridiculous in terms of volume, but that's what the volume I need to get better at them. So I moved those to Friday instead. But split squats today because today is a lower body strength session, and I found that those lunges absolutely destroy my legs for the rest of the week's running, which is what I want to improve on. And like I said, in 2 weeks I'll probably start, 2 weeks I'll deload and then start a proper running program and take maybe like a 10k race. So the split squat today is going to be 3 to 4 sets of 8 reps, keeping things nice and light. I've done these for a while, and I imagine I'm going to be sore for a few days afterwards. And the second change to training is going to be in the form of cardio. I'm going to take out Monday's run rather than rush home and run, or if I have time, wait for the evening at the intervals. I'm just going to add on some machine work since I've not done any since competition, and I thought may as well add those in then, because I just don't feel I get much benefit from running later in the day after lifting, or lifting straight after, running straight after lifting. So just to keep the legs fresher and body fresher for the week, I've decided to add in machine work today, going for 1 minute on the ski, 30 seconds rest, 1 minute on the row, 30 seconds rest for 5 rounds, keeping it fairly, I'd say decent pace. I've not done for a while, averaging 150 to 155 on the ski and 145, 150 on the row. So kept some fitness and aim to improve those over the coming months. And obviously afterwards I added into hammer curls, because curls are life, and as like Hunter McIntyre says, big biceps win races. Right now I'm heading home to take Mr. Odin for a afternoon walk, maybe take him to the park, and then I'll grab some food and head back to work for the evening shift. Please don't be too loud. And here we are back in work, a few minutes early, just to make sure everything's prepped, nice and opened up, so I can show you what I've got for lunch. But today's vlog just feels a bit meh. Like every so often I have those days where I have an idea for filming, but then I just feel like, what's the point of filming it? It's going to be an awful edit. But like, every week it's kind of the same videos. There's only so many ways I can tweet things from different things. But I need to remember, it's all part of the process of getting better, and obviously this is just my life, and this is what I want to vlog. Try to add little bits into it, try and get more personal life into it. For example, like the weekends away with Kelly, Valentine's, that kind of thing. But let's see what we have for lunch today. Hopefully this tripod stays up. You're gonna stay there? Yep. You saw me make it before, and smash me with the ketchup. 2 packs of rice, 1 pack of coconut rice, 1 pack of golden veg, 2 sausages, bit of cheese, obviously ketchup, and then for dessert, because I have a sweet tooth, I like something sweet after training, is the last slice of Christmas cake. We still have another square to go, and because I like to eat my food with food, I have 2 flatbread pittas. I'm going to fill them with the rice sausages and eat them like a sandwich. I like to have lunch to be well, trying to be my biggest meal, but dinner's still my biggest meal because I have so many calories left. I think breakfast was around 800 to 900. This I haven't calculated yet, but it's probably around 1,000 again, and then I'll probably need another 1,200-1,500 calories. Although I'm not going to eat back calories I burned during the ski and row, just going to have the usual 30 to 200, because there doesn't do much of that, and I'm only going to eat back the running calories. It seems to make sense to me in my mind. But yeah, oh, spoon. I'm going to enjoy this, chill laptop for it, maybe sneak in a few games of FC24 before coaching, and just tell myself, it's all part of the process. Today's just another day, another vlog, another video edited under the bow kind of thing, more hours put in there, and yeah, just keep moving forwards. And here's lunch. Doesn't look much, but that coconut rice is probably my second favourite behind the coriander and lime. So I'm going to enjoy this, chill for a bit, work, and then home before tomorrow's run. Not sure whether to do intervals or threshold. So yeah, catch you all in the next one, which is going to be an upper body training session over at Pure Gym, I think. And I think we'll be repping out 100 on the bench, so look out for that. It's going to be a fun one, finally back with some decent weights. I will see you all there. Peace.